another week of Two Broke Guys and the Stack of Comics. We're here again, bring a little entertainment to your week. We're going to talk a little bit of stuff and what books are coming out this week. We're going to review some books from last week, and we're going to talk about what we bought this week. It's almost a month of comics in one hour or so. So I got my co-host here. He's all caps, Doom.
Doomfly, the trusty sidekick. What up, Cap? What's up, Internet?
All right. So this week it was a pretty big week for me in comic books. I'll go through.
This week.
Oh yeah. I'll go through what I got real quick. I got my number 2 of Deadpool and Carnage, so I'm going to check that out. I got Avengers number 28. This one's going to be it's got, if you can see that right there, it's got the Hulk on the cover there. And I'm not sure, this has been a real interesting storyline because there's 2 different Avenger teams, one from a parallel universe or something. And in this universe, it has the original members of the Avengers, and they're like, they just kill everybody.
Hulk's getting his stomach blasted on that cover.
Hulk looks like he's pretty pissed.
Yeah, he's just real angry.
And so I got He-Man number 12. This has been a pretty good series. I mean, it's not the best or whatever, but
I think the artist, who's the artist on that?
this is Tom Dernick, I
I
believe.
think he might be in my comic shop on Free Comic Book Day.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna be having to sign one of those. I got the first issue, so.
Well, it has I think he just came in.
Okay, I don't know. One of those, whoever's drawing He-Man or who drew it, and he drew something else. They're gonna be there. I forgot who it was, though. I gotta look it up.
That's cool. That's cool. It's a pretty good book. I mean, it's like something that if you're a super fan or something, you know, you're gonna get all
The nostalgic.
Yeah. New Avengers number 17. This one's a pretty good one. Pretty good series. It's heating up. It's heating up now.
Hold on, what is that? Who is that? Iron Man?
Iron Man, Black Panther, and that Namor.
Hold on, like look, that's a. Okay, I see it now. Okay, okay, there it goes. All right.
I can't tell who that is on the hands. I can't remember what happened last issue. I might have to read the last issue just to see what was going on in this one.
I'm kind of upset that I'm not reading that anymore.
It's better than the regular Avengers title.
Yeah, it was good. It had a lot of my favorite characters in it.
This one is What If Age of Ultron number 5. I believe this one looks at if Ultron was never created and what that would do with Vision, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong though. Whatever. And then last but not least, Southern Bastards number 1. We've been waiting for this one, and it's here.
Yes.
You got some, looks like some Alabama fans on the front. They look like they're going to stab somebody.
I hope that book is funny, man. I hope it is. I hope it's a comedy type book.
I don't know.
I just want it to be funny and just a little bit of violence in there. Like I hope they're ignorant in it. I just want it to be real crazy. I'm looking forward to that book.
I was gonna get the Bane and Batman one shot, but they didn't have it on the shelf, and then I saw somebody's Twitter rant, and I was like, I'll just let it go.
They said that book. They said that nobody could save that book. They said Batman couldn't save that book.
I was just like, I'll let it go. It's not gonna kill me not to read the Batman.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So what'd you get this week?
Haul, Cap. It's a nice haul. It's a nice haul, man.
Made me feel like I'm rich or something. It was like $5.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy. You know, I got my little 3 for the week.
Yeah.
Three's the magic number. Well, we kind of know what I got already. We got Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Oh yeah.
This book is thick.
That's like buying like 3 of my books though.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I paid $6 for this.
Oh man.
It's my little cover though. I got a little variant cover though.
Oh yeah, you didn't get that Ramos.
They tried to give it to me in my pull list, and I put it back and grabbed this one.
They tried to put that in my pull list.
They gave it to everybody, I think, because they probably thought everybody wanted it. Yeah. I don't know who did this cover right here. Kevin Coley, I think. Yeah, Kevin Coley.
It's a nice cover though.
This is my man. You know, I like his work, man. It's a cool cover though. I got this. It's thick. I think Humans #1 in the back. We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
That's Marvel's new thing they're gonna do I know they're gonna up it up $1 soon, the comics, so that's gonna be their excuse. You know how they did a digital code?
Mhm.
And that was their excuse to go to $3.99?
Yeah.
So they're gonna put we got an extra issue in the back. That's our excuse to go to $4.99. Watch what happens. Watch what happens, I'm telling you.
It's a pretty good theory at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't put anything past them right now, man.
Oh, that Southern Bastards.
Yes. This is the book I was looking forward to most reading this week. And did you peep out the fold-out cover?
There's a fold-out cover?
Yeah, see?
Oh, man. Nice. What I love is Jason Latour and Aaron usually come to the Kansas City Comic Convention. So next year, bam, bam, both of them.
Oh, yeah, all day. You always get Jason Aaron
he lives
stuff for you. Yeah, he has a lot of interesting stuff.
He lives there, so
yeah.
Usually show up and say, "Hey, man, that's a nice beard."
I want to meet him though, man. He looks like he's probably cool.
He's chilled out, man.
Yeah, he be smoking that bang bang. But yeah, those Southern Bastards though, man. I'm really looking forward to this, man. I'm gonna drink a brew and try to get in the mode and just enjoy this. I got high hopes for this. And last but not least, it's another top-notch book for me, Deadly Class, issue 4.
I saw that book there, but I'm waiting for that one on trade.
Yeah, I enjoyed it though. It's cool. Rick Remender, Wes Craig, I believe, doing our artwork in here.
Rick Remender always has like those books that I just really enjoy. They're always a lot of fun.
Yeah, this book is. I just flipped through it real fast and looked, and it looks good. That's all I got this week for me.
That's pretty good, though. I mean, you got top-notch stuff.
Yeah, that's how I try to go. There's one book that I want to get. I heard on give a little shout out real quick. I heard on Comics Therapy podcast that book. I forgot what it's called. Where they talk about the comic shop and all that. I forgot who did it. It's the black and white artwork. It's Somethingville Club.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I haven't.
I want to read that, and I couldn't find it today.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. If I want it, I gotta definitely order it when I see it in previews or whatever, or I'm just screwed. Or hit it up on my comic shop later, which means you're gonna be paying for shipping.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get that though. I want to read that. When I saw it and it didn't look interesting to me, but then when I found out what it was about, I was like, oh, sounds like right up my alley.
Well, they had previews this week as well. It's what's coming out in September, July, or whatever. So I looked through. I put on a couple little things. The Hip Hop Family Tree Volume 2 is coming out then.
Yeah. This Free Comic Book Day is coming out too, right? So
yeah, they have an issue in that also. I'm trying to get that one too.
Free Comic Book Day, Saturday, people, internet.
They got a Hip Hop Family Tree Free Comic Book Day issue. It's got Africa of Dambada on the cover. And it looks good. It looks, you're gonna want to get that issue.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my hands on that one.
And they have in December, they're going to have a volume 1 and 2, and it's going to have a slipcover. So both editions will fit into that slipcover. Apparently, it's going to have some bonus material. Maybe it's a free comic book day issue or something. I don't know. I know that he signed on for 6 issues. So, I mean, if you're looking for like a complete set thing, you might have to wait till all of them come out and buy them all in one.
Well, that's the route I'm going. I'm going that route. Definitely. I'm not buying the single issue on that.
I already bought the single issue, so I'm just going to stick with the first printings all the way. But if you haven't, I don't know if you like. He's doing 6. I know that at least. He signed on for 6, so is from what he said on Twitter. So.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mhm.
No doubt.
All right. So do we want to get into our reviews?
We'll talk about some looks.
Yeah. You want to go about yours first? I got to kind of remember a little bit.
Yeah, I can talk about mine real fast because mine is pretty simple. I enjoyed the Bunker issue 3.
Oh man.
Yo, this book is crazy. And when I think this book can't do anything more to make me more excited, then they come out with this issue right here, man. And this issue, listen, it takes place basically in one setting, but they have a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a lot going on in here, but it's a lot going on at the same time. Like there's not a lot of action going on, but a lot of information in here. And we left off last issue with this guy named Grady, and he in the future he's supposed to be the president in the future. And last issue he gets a delivery in the mail. He opens it, and it's the newspaper from the future showing a picture of him basically carrying people out of a burning building. And his good friend, takes the picture. And so we start off this issue. You know, they go to where the explosion is supposed to happen. That's where the issue ends off in issue 2. So we start off issue 3. We start off right where we left off. They're staying right in front of that building that's supposed to explode. And it does happen, and it explodes. Grady starts saving people, and this I forgot. I think her name is Heidi. I think her name is Heidi. She takes the pictures, and she starts having flashbacks. And I forgot what happened to her as a child. I forgot all about that. I'm not going to spoil that part though, because I spoil a lot. But you know, this book right here, I really want people to read this, Cat. I want you to read this in straight or something, man. I'm not going to spoil it too much, because you know, if I don't care about a book, I'll spoil it. If it's not that good, but this is too good to spoil. So something happens to her as a child, and she has flashbacks, and she's thinking about it, and you know, she's talking about how it defines her character, and she's trying to explain how she uses her artwork, which is taking photographs, to display her emotions, because she feels that she shows no emotion, she has no emotions. So Grady's running in and out the building, you know, saving people. She's snapping pictures. So the police, at the same time, she's having flashbacks of when she first met Grady, when he first moved to the neighborhood. You know, it's a cute little story and all that. And when Grady's walking away, the police want to ask him some questions. He drops the newspaper. And I'm spoiling a little bit, but not too much. He drops the newspaper, and she sees it. So, you know, she's thinking right now. She's thinking in her head like, you know, he knew this was going to happen. She's looking at him like he was courageous, but he really wasn't courageous. He was just doing what he was told to do, basically. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. And the twist at the end of this, I'm not even going to. I can't get into that, and I can't get into the story too much, because it'll get real confusing. Because it involves time travel. So it's like, you know, Grady from the past and a Grady from the future, a present Grady. You know what I mean? It's too much to try to go into that, but that's basically what this issue was about. And reading the first two issues, it'll make. I know this issue didn't sound like anything happened, but reading the first two issues makes this issue strong. Like, just the dialogue that the girl Heidi was going through and the way she was breaking down the past and what was happening right at the present. And then the end twist is just crazy.
So it's one of those feelings issues.
It was an emotional issue. Yeah, it was a character development issue. Like, it developed the character very well. It was one of those types of issues. It really focused on Heidi, and Grady was just doing what he was doing. But Heidi basically was telling a story through the whole issue. But this book is just, the artwork stepped up too, I think, in my opinion, from the first two issues. The first two issues, the artwork was a little like, ugh. It wasn't the best. But this issue of artwork, I could see what was going on without having to, really, because the first two issues, sometimes I couldn't understand what was going on from the picture. But this right here, it was pretty good. I liked it. So, yeah, man, Bunker number 3, man. Good stuff. That's definitely one of my top books.
So you're going to be getting Bunker number 4.
I'm all over Bunker. I want to live in the Bunker. Oh, the Bunker is where it's at, man. The Bunker is where it's at, man. I'm so happy to be reading that.
Well, I can't wait for that one to come out in trade then. Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah, definitely get that. In stock.
In stock trades. Not to be like putting it out like we endorse it or are endorsed, but we just buy them.
We're not endorsed, folks. If in stock listening, you will.
You can hook us up by shouting.
I was shouting out just for trades. No kidding. No,
but we're not kidding.
No, I'm not.
We want free books.
Yeah, listen, the book that you're about to talk about, I heard so many good things about it.
This one?
Yes.
Well, first off, it's got that Lee Bahiro. I don't know. He drew the Joker story that everybody loves, and Batman Noel, and he just does these phenomenal covers. Look at it. I mean, that's just outstanding. And Greg Pak wrote the Superman story. He's writing Superman right now, and that issue was really strong. Like, it's showing this, it's the same story that you always see. You see his family side on the Krypton, then you see his family side in Kansas, and they're like, oh, we can't take this baby, blah, blah, blah. And how, right here, you see this baby, he's holding up the couch with one finger,
Oh, yeah, look at him.
This story is pretty phenomenal.
It's cute.
And he's getting, they taught him his morals, how you just don't, just because you can take care of yourself doesn't mean you have to, and all that sort of stuff. This is a stereotypical Superman story, and it was phenomenal. And then it gets into, it has this great splash page at the end too, and you're just like, that's a great Superman drawing. I mean,
that artwork he was showing me through the whole story, all that, when he was holding the couch up, everything was beautiful to me.
Yeah. And I guess it was done by Lee Weeks. The Dick Grayson story. Now the next one was Robin, but it's Dick Grayson's story, and it's showing how he's got his parents. He's part of the Carney folks as a trapeze artist. This story is written by Kyle Higgins and Doug Mankey, and again, this art, you can see this art looks real good too, like top-notch proportional comic book art, like realistic looking. And this is what threw me off, because then you came up to the it's got JR Superman there. I mean, he does like more traditional comic book art, But you know, it shows his parents die, and then Bruce Wayne take him in, and that metamorphosis, and how he's a little bit different than Bruce Wayne, but why Bruce also decided to train him, and how he became the Robin and created the Robin character because of what do you say? I think he said rebirth. So it goes through that, and that story was phenomenal, and it has this great splash page where they're fighting the Joker and
Cool.
and Harley Quinn. So this was a great story as well. And then it showed Supergirls, which was another Krypton story, which I thought I wasn't going to like, but I probably liked this one the best because it really showed how she was just upset because her parents decided something to send her to the same place that they were sending Superman, but didn't ask her. You know, it wasn't her choice. She was just forced to do it. And then, you know, she's here on Earth, and Superman's already a grown adult, and he's still, you know, trying to tell her, you know, this is how it's going to be, and, you know, I'm assuming that she's a teenager. She don't want to hear it, you know, because she's still upset that she's been forced to come here in the first place. She's just trying to do good, you know.
Right.
So it was real interesting in that whole aspect of the story. And quite frankly, I think that the Supergirl story was my favorite out of the three, which I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be the Superman story.
Right.
So I'm excited about issue number 2. It's going to have Batman, Aquaman, somebody else. I can't remember who the third one is, but it's going to be good because I mean it's got Batman's on it, and you know people say, well, why do we have to hear it again? And it's like, well, why not? You know, I mean, we tell the same old stories all the time. Might as well tell the same old Batman story all the time.
I wonder who's the third hero going to be. I wonder if it's Flash. Green Lantern?
I think it might be Green Lantern. Let me look real quick. Issue 2 is going to have Batman, Aquaman, and Starfire. Starfire is from the Teen Titans. And issue number 3, it actually has it up here as well. It's going to be the backstory of Batwoman, which really wasn't that long ago. Green Lantern and Red Robin, which I have no idea who Red Robin is. Is that Jason?
So I guess if you're not familiar with a character, for all these kids out there who's listening, then you shouldn't pick this up and get familiar with the character, right?
I mean, I don't know. I typed in Red Robin and went to the gourmet burger.
I might jump on one of those because I'm a little interested in one of those characters. You know, I'm brush up on my knowledge on these characters a little bit.
Okay, Red Robin is Tim Drake.
Oh.
It looks like I'm on the Red Robin Wikipedia page, and it seems that every character has been Red Robin, actually. But whatever, you know. So
they probably would run with Tim Drake, though.
Yeah. Because Jason Todd is the Red Hood character right now.
Yeah, the hoodie on, right?
That Red Hood or whatever it is. But yeah, the Red Hood.
Champion hoodie. No, I'm joking. Oh man.
Oh man, we got a short episode so far.
That's how we're trying to tighten it up for these people out there in the internet world, man.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the little views we got. You know, if you listen and check this out, I appreciate it a whole lot. Keeps me motivated.
So, what are you getting next week? What's
Next week is heavy, Cat. Heavy.
All right.
I'm getting The Wake, issue 8.
That's a good one. Well, I haven't read any of it. I'm going to buy that I'm going to trade
it. Yeah, it's good.
In stock trade that baby.
All day. You can't go wrong. See, getting that 1.1 Spidey book.
Of course, you got to Spider-Man it.
You know, getting my man Miles Morales.
2 Spider-Man books.
Yes, sir. Different universes, though. I'm getting a Punisher.
Because the Punisher's good. You said, I mean, your last review, you said it was good anyway.
Punisher, he might surprise you out there.
I've always liked the Punisher books. Like, they're fun.
Yeah, they're real fun. And, you know, it's hard for me not to get She-Hulk, man. I don't know.
She-Hulk's good. It's one of my favorite characters.
I'm saying I might pick it up because I like those. You know, I like those little carefree, funny books, kind of like, you know. It's not that. It doesn't take itself that serious. I like those kind of books sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's it, man. I might, you know, Real Heroes 2 come out. I read issue 1. It wasn't that bad. It was all right. From Image. And I want to see what's going on with that. I see Black Dynamite 2's coming out. Number 1 came out like 5 months ago.
I wish I would have got that book, man.
Me too.
I'm definitely trading that thing.
Me too. I feel stupid not taking that. I'm like, why didn't I take that? I'm supposed to get that. Like, what was wrong with me, man? I'm going points today.
If there's one book that you're supposed to get.
That's probably why I didn't get it. They expect me to get it.
Your comic book guy has it in your pool, but he's like, oh, I probably shouldn't just pull it out. That would be...
Yeah, what are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say, sucker? Yo, man. What'd you get, Cat? That big list. Cat, sorry. Hold on. I'm getting Woods #1 too from Boom Studios.
That was one of the books that I had written down. That's going to be a book that's coming out next week. I'd heard things about it, but it has James Tynion the third writing that one.
Six, whatever. No, he stopped.
And then I got 3 books. I'm going to check out Detective Comics number 31. I like the 30 issue, so I might as well keep going with it. Beautiful book. Looks outstanding. Can't wait to check it out. Satellite Sam number 8. And it looked like something weird, too, on the 8.
Cam, you're the only person I think is reading that book, man.
I just buy it because it has Howard's covers. Excuse me. It has Howard's covers with scantily clad women in lingerie on the cover.
All the covers are nice. All the covers are nice.
I haven't read it since like issue 3. I've been meaning to. I ain't gotten around to it yet.
It's real wordy. I read issue 1. I was like, oh my god. I couldn't even finish that joint.
And then I got Deadpool versus Carnage number 3, if it comes in, I guess. Anyways, so there's also some other books that are coming out that I guess deserve some mention. Original Sin number 1, if you want to get your event on, you can hit that up. I'm not doing that. Nail Biter number 1. I'm not doing that one just because the cover looks too gross. Like he's just biting his nails and it's got blood everywhere. Like I don't. You guys can.
You think it's a shock value, right?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely what it is. I'll let people say what it is first. Maybe I'll read a review on it and see if it's my thing or not. That cover's just too gross for me though. He's just biting. He's just gnawing on his fingers. Nothing against I don't know. I don't remember who wrote it, but the movie
definitely got a lot of people looking forward to that book.
Yeah, it's a big. I was shouting it out though, so you guys know it's coming out.
Okay.
The Movement number 12. This is the final issue of that, so if you've been looking for forward to the Movement finishing story, I guess hit that up. And then you got Futures End number 1.
Oh, really?
This is the second weekly book for DC coming out, starting. And I guess in September they're going to have tie-ins that involve everything with more 3D covers.
Wow.
Like they did last year for the Kickstart Forever Evil. This is going to be like for the middle of whatever this is, Future's End, whatever that means. I'm just guessing that you're probably not getting Future's End, but I got to
listen. If I didn't get Original Sin #1, yeah, I'm probably not getting Future's End. Yo, they got a free comic book coming out too on Saturday, I believe, right?
For Future's End?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's gonna. I wonder if that's gonna be like a prequel or what that is then, or if it's the #1 issue.
I don't know. I think they do. I was watching somebody on YouTube. I think Stadium Comics. I think they showed it.
I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know how I don't want to hate on them or whatever, but it just seems weird to have so many books out. I mean, they have 52 different books, plus 2 different weekly comic books coming out. I mean, it's all right to flood the market, I guess, but 2 weekly books, like,
I don't know, man.
That's 4, and those are $3.99 books, aren't they?
Well, I think Future's End is $2.99.
Oh.
And I believe Batman Eternal is $2.99 also.
Well, that's not too bad.
You can charge $2.99 because it comes out every week.
Yeah, if you got to think about that. Think about $3 times 4. I mean, what does that come out to? Yeah, $12 a month just for one title. times 12.
Marvel. I mean, I was behind their, all Marvel. I mean, I don't know what it's called, all new Marvel now, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, this wave right here, with Magneto and Iron Fist and all that, it's just way too much. I mean, they renumbered Daredevil. Like, it's just way too much. It's just so much.
It's a lot of titles. Like, I'm surprised of all the.
So much. I couldn't do it. I just had to stay away from it. I was like, I'm not even going to flirt with flirt with it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna stay away from it altogether.
Well, and I really enjoy. I mean, here's the thing with me though. You know that I got the Marvel Unlimited, so I can read anything that Marvel puts out. I just have to wait a few months to do it.
Right.
And what I do, is when people say something's good, and it comes up, I read it. I usually don't buy anything from Marvel just because I'll read it later.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that Marvel's fine with that. They don't care.
No, that's why they have that, because they're prepared for it, because you're not the only person that thinks like that. I know other people that do the same thing. They read less Marvel because they just get it on Unlimited.
Yeah. They're already getting their money from me every month, I mean.
Yeah.
And so, like, I mean, they got all these different characters that is. Iron Fist does intrigue me, and Black Widow, and Elektra. That Elektra book I heard is phenomenal.
It looks great. The cover looks great.
So they got all these characters that I'm really interested to check out. All I have to do is wait. But I don't know. I like Magneto as a character, but I don't know how I feel about him at this point in time. So, I mean, it'll be worth checking out as well. Is there anything else? Oh, Cyclops. What intrigues me about Cyclops, though, is it's like, isn't that what Uncanny of X-Men is about, pretty much?
I heard somebody's getting their own book. I think a Star-Lord?
Star-Lord?
Yeah.
From Guardians of the
Galaxy? Yeah.
Yeah, they're really flooding the market right now.
Yeah, like, why is he getting his own book for? I know, because the movie's coming out. Like,
That's what you do, though. I mean, when a movie comes out, you make a book and see what if it sticks. If you got a hit, I mean,
they got the Guardians of the Galaxy for that, though.
Why not have two books? I mean, what's better than one book than two books?
Exactly. I mean, that's why I can't do it. Like,
I mean, you don't have to buy it.
I like the Loki book. The Loki book is cool.
That Loki book, I like the third cover. He doesn't look like John Travolta no more.
He doesn't look crazy. The way they write that book is real slick, man. It's like you read it and then at the end you be like, oh, every issue is like that. Like, okay.
I like the first issue. I got
$2.99. It's $2.99 books be the sleeper hit sometimes, man. Like Hawkeye was. Hawkeye was $2.99. Daredevil was $2.99. She-Hulk is $2.99. But She-Hulk has a problem with the little art, you know what I'm saying? But the story is solid to me. It's it's a little quirky and it's cute.
Well, she's a lawyer too, so
yeah. I think Punisher is a good book. It's worth it. It should be $3.99. I think it's good.
I think how they base it a lot of the times though is which ones they think are going to be sellers. Like the Deadpool, anything Deadpool, is going to be $4.99 or $3.99. Soon to be $4.99.
Yeah.
The Avengers, the Avengers, all the Avenger books, besides maybe most of the Avenger books are $3.99.
Little kids that like comic book characters and stuff, like little kids, they like Deadpool more than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like that's the new Spider-Man. He has a future. Deadpool has a big bright future.
I think most of the books that I get are $3.99. All the Marvel books I get are $3.99 because I get Secret Avengers, and Deadpool. All three of those are $3.99 books.
Yeah, the only way you're paying $2.99 is an offbeat character. You can't even say that anymore because Moon Knight is $3.99.
Why is that book $3.99?
Yeah, like you know what I mean. You can't even say that anymore. So it's like
I mean, it's written by Warren Ellis and it has I can't pronounce his name. That's why Deacon Slate.
Oh, I know you're talking about. So.
I can't remember exactly what his name is.
V. Right?
It starts with an S, like it's Econ S something. Anyways, it looks nice. I haven't read it though. I understand it has those two good creators, but why does that make it $3.99? Is that because they got to pay Warren Ellis so much money or what?
I read issue 1 and I was like,
I heard somebody say if it's like this by issue 3, it might be dropped.
It didn't take long for me. I was like, nah. At first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Then the day it came out, and I was like, no, I'm not.
I can't wait to read it when it's free, or
Definitely. Other than that, man, it's a lot of books coming out, man. Rocket Raccoon's coming out. I might pick that up, man.
Yeah, that one looks pretty like a lot of fun.
Just because Scotty Young, that's why I'm picking up. Because Scotty Young, man, I'm gonna start supporting him, man. I like him.
He's got a lot of work too.
He's a lot of work out there. Yeah, I like it. I'm saying I don't know. I guess it's just too cartoony. I guess.
He does a lot of work though. All those variant covers, man.
Exactly. He was knocking them shit out. He had a variant cover for every book.
But
he had a variant for Revival, I think, didn't he?
Yeah, I had him sign that book.
Yeah, he has a variant for everything. He's cool, right?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Seems like it.
What did we talk about? We talked about something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I talked about him about Wreck-It Raccoon, but I don't remember what I said. I think it might have just been, you're doing that Wreck-It Raccoon book, aren't you, or something. He said, yeah, and that was about it. But yeah, you want to get into the rap album? We'll send them off.
Rap albums. Yeah, I got an album. I got an album.
Which one is this?
It's from Nasty Nas.
Uh-oh.
First album, Illmatic. Banging album. I'll pick this album because he recently had an anniversary and he released an Illmatic double CD edition, something going on. He had an anniversary for Illmatic, I think 20-year anniversary or something like that. It came out in '94, I think, or something.
Mm-hmm.
It might have come out before '94, I believe. But he had something going on with it, and it's a good album. The single is It Ain't Hard to Tell. It samples a Michael Jackson song, Human Nature. And it's a good album. Check it out.
Some people would say that which I don't know if I agree with that, but some people even say that he never lived up to the expectations of the album, because it was so phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm in that boat a little bit because I don't think anything he's ever done since then. And I think that's the curse because he did so well and it was so good. There's no way that he could, recapture that, that sound. He was going through, he was living a certain way, he was doing certain things when he made that album, and there's no way he could recapture that sound.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? As hard as he tried, he would never be able to recapture that. He had the best producers on there, and he's not going to be. You know what I mean? That's just a classic album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine, I'm going to bring all the haters in this week, because
bring them in. Yeah, bring the haters in.
I'm going to pick Kanye West, Yeezy. Nah, I'm not doing Yeezy, though. Graduation, man. This, his first album, College Dropout, was phenomenal, but so is Graduation. It's even got Killer Cam on there, which is I always liked him. Even
he's funny.
He's not the best rapper in the world, but he does a good job. Yeah. I've listened to some interviews with him too, and he's a phenomenal interview if you listen to him. So yeah, he got you still got Bernie Mac on this album as well, doing the cut scenes in between tracks and stuff. And it's just a phenomenal track, a phenomenal album for that era of hip hop. What was it, 2005 or something? Yeah. That's probably about the time that I stopped listening to mainstream stuff, maybe a little bit afterwards. Yeah. So that's about it, I guess.
Great album. Yeah, Kanye West.
I would have to say that Nas's album's a little bit better, but yeah.
No, it's a lot better. Let me tell you how good Nas' album is, man. This is the kind of kid I was growing up. We had Walkmans when we were growing up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I had the album, but I had a copy of it. I didn't have the original. I copied off my friends. Yeah. And I used to raise my hands, ask to go to the bathroom in class, and then go to the bathroom and just listen to this album in the bathroom. That's how good that album is.
Well, yeah, I mean it's like Metallica's Black Album or something,
yeah, Metallica. I love Metallica.
But Metallica's Black Album's far above the. Yeah. That's a legendary album, and all of Metallica's albums are.
Yeah, because I like Master of the Puppets, man. That shit is fucking hard.
Yeah. But the Black Album on the radio, you hear Understand Man, come on, you're cranking it up,
I mean, the Black Album, that was their perfect album. There was no missteps in that shit.
It was the perfect radio album.
Right.
And that's the way Nas's Illmatic was.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. I know that album word for word. I should, because I skipped class to listen to it.
All right. Well, we've had a fun time.
Yeah, we had a fun show. It was a funny show today.
we'll let you guys go and see you next week. Yeah. Oh, we forgot to do it again. Where can we find? You can find me at on Twitter at Mystery Comics, Mystery Vlog, VLOG, not comics, Mystery Vlog.
Who the hell is that?
And then Instagram at Captain Cummings and YouTube at Captain Cummings. Just hit me up. And I'm also going to be doing a contest soon, so look for that.
Yeah,
on
you hit that 100 subscriber yet, man?
Yeah, I just did yesterday.
Okay, all right.
And you can find
I'm in the contest, baby. I'm in the contest.
Yeah. And we can find you at Twitter on
Twitter.
you gotta spell it out. I can't.
Yeah, that shit. Listen, man, I'm gonna have to get you to help me change that shit. It's at PANAREDONE. Pana redone, Pana red one, however you want to say it.
Yeah, I just always put P, and then your name pops up, and I click on it.
That's it. That's what I do, everybody. And, or you can always find me on the podcast, 2 Broke Guys with a Stack of Comics, if you want to hear me talking about,
Bunker.
Important stuff that you need to hear. If you're tired of hearing about, the LA Clippers, then listen to Broke Guys with a Stack of Comics.
I've been driving around doing stuff today, and that's all they're talking about. They ain't even talking about the games. All right, so we're going to let you guys go. See you next week. Bada bing.
Call it a comeback.